Green Room, episode 85. Whoa. I think Bray's coming in. Yes. I've already
Here.
started. I'm like, let's do
All right.
this. Let's
And then, yeah.
let's just do it. Here we go. Are we live? This means live.
Yeah. Hit it, Jackson. Stop playing. Are you playing the song? Can you hear me? You can't hear me.
I heard you at first, but now I can't hear you.
Something went
What?
bad because I can't.
Oh, no. I can hear you now.
Yeah, but I don't hear your song.
You didn't hear the song? Oh, wait.
No.
Hold on. Let's try it again. Did you hear it? How about now?
Now I hear it.
Green room is
Hercules! Hercules!
My baby.
It's definitely not green.
It's so good, you gotta hear it twice.
Can I get some
Yeah.
more ice? If you're
85, baby. 85, 85. 85 staying
85's a
alive.
nice round number. I like it.
Yeah, right. We can definitely get free egg scrambles at Denny's
Right,
now.
right.
So, dude,
10% off Froyo.
I am running like 50% today. I have the gnarliest sinus cold. Like, so
Our
Flim
listeners
Flatus.
gonna love that. More.
Dude, I've been hurting, but we're here, you know? We're here. I got
Do you think
Dayquil.
that you? I think we get like 40% more sickness from the solo gigs. Frankly, it's almost like
Yeah.
being in a plane because everybody close together and just histamines and
Histamine.
I don't know what I mean, but
Play that histamine track. I'm pretty sure I got it just from being in Bakersfield with my family.
oh
And just being around a lot of different people, close quarters.
yeah,
And then after that, I went to Tahoe. And I think I don't know, maybe just the Tahoe itself is like a petri dish of just nar.
right.
So, yeah. But fun show in Tahoe. That's always a good one.
You guys, you're at Harrah's with TL. Is that what that was?
Harris, yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
that looks
yep.
fun.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, like
Is that one of the ones that got snowed out in the past?
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Harris got snowed. Wait, did
Or
Harris
was
get
it Crystal
snowed
Bay?
out? Crystal Bay definitely got snowed
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
And that was a classic where it was
But-
just me
yeah.
and Brett
Right.
and Alex didn't make it. So
Oh Lord.
So that was it. And then I think Harris there was a year where it was just blizzard. Yeah, right. There was a year, I think it was like 20. Sorry, there's going to be sniffles. I'm going to try and take the background filter
Constant
action.
muting.
Oh, gnarly. There was a year, I think it was 2022 maybe, when we had crazy storms. And I woke up in the morning and it was so windy at my house. And I was just like, there's no way this is
Right.
going to happen. And we started driving and we all met at In-N-Out in El Dorado Hills.
Yeah.
And we're just like, let's give it a shot. And we
Yeah.
took off and we got to this spot and there was a cop and he's just like,
What are you doing?
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry guys, it ain't happening. And Steve was like already on the phone like before we got there. He's like, yeah, we're not coming.
So my question is, usually on those, they try to have you like agree to stay there the night before. Did they not do that?
Well, nobody told us to, but we knew we were in trouble that year because Alex Pels was like, I'm going up the day before.
Yeah.
And that day when we're driving up, I'm like, you know what? The fact that Alex went early, I think means that we are toast. Like, because he
Yeah.
doesn't do
screw
that.
around. Yeah. Anything
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not 100% needed, really, he's gonna use his time another way. Yeah.
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. But this year was easy. It was dry and
Yeah.
no problems. Just drove up, listened to some podcasts and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Did you drive by yourself?
Yeah.
Were
Yeah.
you? Was it the day after Thanksgiving or what was it?
It was
2 days
Saturday,
after.
so
2
2
days
days
after.
after.
Gotcha.
Yep. It was cool. It's kind of. I don't know what you're like. I think we've probably talked about this, but the threads start coming around where it's like, does anybody want a carpool and like this and that?
Oh yeah.
And man, sometimes it's just I just
No.
want to have my zone.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
dude.
You know, we're just
Well,
like
I already can't have my zone because I'm riding with my wife. So I mean,
right.
that is my zone too. But
Yep.
it's like it's hard to find an angrier driver than her, and she also insists on driving, and she
That's amazing.
hates the way everyone else drives. So it's just like, hey, this is gonna be a relaxing drive, and then she's like, look, how come no one can drive? And I'm like, you're always surprised by that, like every time. I think that is the definition of insanity. She's just
every time.
constantly like, you know what? I have a new idea. I want to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Have I told you this? You're like, actually, yes.
How about
5
a
minutes
snack?
ago.
No, I'm not in the mood. These bad drivers. Okay. Yeah. So
Oh my god.
I'm like, let's stop and get a drink. You know. Which is always a smart idea.
Listen, drinking and driving is better than this.
Yeah.
No.
I'm safer.
Yeah. Oh my god. So how was your
You know what? First of all, I'm
vacay.
going to start accepting gigs on those holiday weekends because I'm finding out like people come out and see those shows. I never would have as an audience member, but I'm finding, people are not working, so they have their holiday family time and then they don't mind going out. So
Yep, it's true.
That's cool. But we usually go out of town on Thanksgiving because it is the one time we're not working. So it's kind of like one of the few sacred things. So we go to Reno. So we were probably right near you.
Yeah.
While you were over there.
Other side, yeah.
Yeah, other side. And we went to the Atlantis buffet because last year we played Atlantis for New Year's, which was a killer gig. Really good.
Nice.
Which I probably shared with everybody, but just to do another brag recall, we got to finish at 10 p.m. On a New Year's gig.
That's amazing.
Because their audience is like, just like our episode 85. So it was cool because they're like, wait, Happy New Year at 12. No, noon. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when they're done.
Start the countdown at 45.
Yeah, they count down over a club sandwich. And so we went there for Thanksgiving just to check it out. We'd never been in there and kind of check out the digs and say hello ahead of time, 2 months ahead. But we liked it. They have this awesome kind of like almost a greenhouse style bar on upstairs. It's got all these like skylight windows, and it's just a cool, weird, sleazy vibe, just like we like it. So
amazing.
Yeah, we went to the buffet again this year, but you know what? We're not going to do it again because I think the reality hit us that buffets attract the scumbaggiest lowlifes of all time. So there's like 200 people in line that didn't make reservations. They're literally eating sandwiches in line to eat at the buffet. That's how long they're waiting in line.
Because they want their crab legs. They want crab legs and then soft serve, Yeah,
exactly. Right. And then that's what Noelle wanted too, is the crab legs. And then she was, again, pissed off. Because they're not very good.
Yeah.
And it was great. I mean, I had no complaints, and we had a blast, but we'll have to figure something else out next year. One year we did Thanksgiving in Vegas, and it was like,
I've done that.
Come on, that's hard. Have you really? What'd you do?
I didn't do shit. I was just there for I was there for a show.
Oh, that's doing something. All right. It's better than me. I really didn't do shit.
It was the weirdest Thanksgiving I ever had because I flew out from Burbank on Thanksgiving Day. There were 0 people in the airport. And all the people on the plane, I mean, the staff were like pissed at you. Like, you're the reason we're here. It was kind of weird, but it was kind of cool. Like, I was just like sitting at the bar in Burbank, and I was just like, this is odd, but kind of cool. Like, I was just talking to the bartender. I'm like, it's just another day, right? Like, I had my Thanksgiving the day before.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, we got to work today. So here we are. And there's no one here. I don't have to deal with crowds. And so I went to Vegas, and some of the band found like a buffet that did like a turkey dinner.
Yeah.
But I went to this sports bar and had like wings. And just watched football, and that was it.
I think buffet is not something you do by yourself.
No,
I'd like to hear from our listener. That's really gross.
That's a little sad.
That's a bad look. You have like
it's
4 plates in front of you, and you're just the only one there.
I know, because it's kind of like a spectacle where, like, if you're just trying to like impress yourself or the other people, you got.
I saw
problems.
People doing that, and there's one guy. This was kind of weird, right? I couldn't help but look, kind of watch a little bit what he was doing, but he would have his different chapters of his meal. Okay, so he would go out first and, like, for some reason have salad. I guess he's not worried about filling up, but he would get. First of all, you have the Jell-O in the salad bar. So you're kind of starting with dessert, right? You have ambrosia or whatever it is. And then next to it is like green olives.
And all those like the carrots that are just chopped up. There's a big bowl of carrots.
A big bowl of carrots, right. Okay. You can't have that at home. Carrots with mayonnaise all over them, probably.
And those red thingies, whatever the
beets and
the beets,
peppers and everything.
I got nothing against the beet.
No,
it's
they're
just
good.
weird.
But
weird.
Here's the weird thing he did. He goes through each of his chapters. He has his meat chapter, which is just go to the carvery station. That's really what I do.
That's nice.
And, I also I have another side thing here. I know you got some good ones, but
yeah. Well, I'm a little scared, but
no,
we'll get there.
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. Well, you'll tiptoe around it gracefully, I'm sure, or just plow in. So the guy gets his carvery chapter, then he goes to this taco chapter, and it's time to make Mexican food and tamales and everything. So then he goes dessert. We're just having champagne and laughing our ass off this whole time.
Yeah.
And then there's a million kids everywhere, of course. So he gets his 6 different kinds of cupcakes or whatever. And then he goes to meat chapter 2.
Oh, just top it off.
Back to Carver.
Yeah.
Back to the carvery. That blew my mind, man. You just like top everything off with a cherry and some ice cream. And you're like, you know what? Pork.
Let's back this up a little bit. Yeah.
Like a semi. Yeah.
Wow, that's like the meal was so long that actually it's like Thanksgiving dinner again. Where he got hungry again. He'd been eating, but he was like, man, I'm so stuffed. Like at the dessert, he's like, I'm stuffed, and then he's like, it's been a while.
He was packing his body, and he found room in his shin somewhere down there. He's like, I need more.
Oh, man. Dude, I love a good buffet.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we got to go now because I don't want to be going that crazy. Actually, we probably drank the money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, made it worth it that way. And I don't try to eat everything there. I like to know different. Let me remind our listener, if you want to get in on these convos, or we see you as you do, but I think the easiest way, and Jeffy might have a different. I think if you write
Instagram
us on Insta,
yeah,
at the Green Room Music Podcast,
yes,
follow us, and it's a good way to share little memes that maybe we'll post, weird crap that we talk.
Yeah, and also all of our listeners go to our YouTube because all these for the past 50
you can watch us being goofballs.
Yeah. You can watch Bray. He looks great all the time. Sometimes I look like I rolled out of a buffet in reverse.
Right. Boop, boop, boop. Bullshit.
But
that's why my cousins go like, Jeff's hot. I think they watch.
Okay.
They're like, can you mute your own face for these episodes? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to look into that.
Yeah. Oh, man, we used to always hit that buffet at It was like Gold Country or one of those Orville spots.
Oh, nice.
Where the buffet was part of it. And woof, baby, you would there'd be some dudes in there that they really are professional.
It's like
buffeters.
2 John Candies in one. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I want to see that documentary on him. I saw
Me too. I love him. I'm going to watch it for sure.
Me too. What it's like something like I am who I am, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
That's probably so far off.
I think it's I like me because he
There you
says
go.
that.
That
in,
sounds closer.
It's a line from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is really a perfect movie,
Yeah.
you know. And most people, or a lot of people, watch that at Thanksgiving because I guess part of the story takes place over Thanksgiving. But
Yeah.
that's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Love
That's
you,
a good
John
one.
Candy. Yeah, actually,
I
I'm
know.
coming across his name a lot because I'm reading all these comedian memoirs. So I just read Martin Short's, and
Sweet.
now
I
I'm reading,
love Martin Short.
dude,
Man.
Martin
That whole
Short.
era
It's
is
great,
just so good.
dude.
Martin Short is like sharp as a tack too. Still.
I somehow think he's underrated because
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't hear
maybe.
him mentioned in like people's 5 favorite funniest people, and he's
Mhm.
that funny.
Yeah.
And just
I
his
do
book's
forget
funny.
about him.
Yeah,
I bet. Yeah.
You're right. He's sharp as a tack, and just self-deprecating, always positive, and but he's been through some tough stuff, so he's pretty
Yeah.
inspiring too. But
Yeah.
the other thing I was gonna say was I got hit on in line at the Carvery,
Nice.
and that was fun. It's like there's people walking around with gravy on their face right next to you, and you get hit on. But it was cool the way she did it. It was this a sister, which is always nice, and so
Yeah,
she's
okay.
standing behind me, and she's like, "Is this why I get those rolls?" I was like, "No, it's actually right behind you over there." And she's like, you must think I'm crazy, because you thought I thought it was in that line." I was like, no, it's cool. It's kind of a confusing, a lot of things going on around here. She's like, "Where you stay at?"
Oh shit.
I was like, yeah, we're in, my
Like,
wife and I are in the
Yeah.
Peppermill.
Yeah, we're kind of posted up at the roll station.
Yeah. We're just sitting here watching Carvery 2, the sequel. But she
That's
didn't get
amazing.
really phased off that because I was like, "Oh yeah, my wife and I are at
Yeah.
Peppermill."
She's
this
like,
time.
that's cool.
She's like, "Right on, y'all want to come over?" No,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
No. She's like,
She's
"I
like-
didn't."
She's like, you ever had the meat after the ice cream?
Yeah. My husband doing that. What a jerk. No. She's like, I'll see you over at the Ambrosia. No, she didn't say that. But I got
That's
to go
amazing.
back to the table and be like, I just got. What we say is this is a thing my brother says is like, if you're walking in the mall and somebody kind of, looks at you a little as you pass by,
Yeah.
he'll say like, "You've been 23'd." It's like he'll try to guess the age of the person that was like kind of hawking you. So he'll go,
Nice.
"Look out now, I've just been 74'd."
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So we
That's
always try to
amazing.
do that to each other. And sometimes all we're saying as we're walking is like 52, and I'll be like, "Oh, I see. She
Yeah.
just got." She says that the men these days they tend to do the lead paint, so they just like look with their mouth half open with no shame. You kind of
Yeah.
usually if you catch eyes with someone, they'll kind of like, "Oh, sorry," like look away a little bit. But she says like her theory is these days they're just like lean in even more, like
Like younger or older guys?
old guys, boomers.
Oh, yeah.
Generally, yeah.
Boomers. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just like, this is all I got.
Yeah. Right. Have I showed you my toe fungus?
Oh, dude, that's
So
amazing.
I know you got some juice.
I do have some juice. I'm thinking about how I want to get in there. It makes me getting hit on by a sister, right?
Yeah.
This is kind of like as us dorky white guys that play music,
Yeah.
we'll get compliments sometimes, and the compliment matters more from like who it comes from, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
like if it's a drunk dude that's got gravy and M&M stuck in his beard, then you'll take it, but it's kind of like, thanks, Gary. Like, but that's,
Yeah.
I don't know why
Right.
he's Gary, but
Yeah, no, he is Gary. He is.
yeah. And so you're like, that's great, man. But this actually comes directly from Muscat, who's funny, very funny. He should be on the podcast.
He
Muscat,
should.
you should
Let's
be on
do
the podcast. He always says like, because he's a bass player, right?
Yes.
And so if like a white dude comes up to him and goes, "Man, you're funky, dude," and he's
Oh,
like,
no.
he goes, yeah, thanks, man. Like, that's kind of like cool, bro. Like, I appreciate it. But like, if a black dude goes up to you and
Right.
goes, man, that was funky, he's like, oh God.
Yeah. But I mean, there are shades of that even, because if he
Yeah.
has like a Cosby sweater, you know, and like only a thick mustache, it might be like, you know, if he has a Jerry curl, I would be impressed, but you don't see many of those. But yeah. I know Jeff Mars would agree with that too.
We're profiling a little bit.
Yeah,
but-
big time. No,
but I
but it
mean,
does
hey.
matter. Yeah, like
Yeah.
And what would really be funny though is if like a super nerdy Izod buttoned all the way up guy was like, "That was funky," and you're like, "Oh God, you don't know what you're talking about." Walk into the next day and he's on drums like smashing, you know, because if you look at some of those dorks on YouTube, you wouldn't know it, and then they're screaming.
I mean, like Lewis Cole, you know who that is?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's funky,
Right.
and he's just a tall, skinny white dude.
Yeah,
but he's one of the funkiest drummers.
And what's that
like,
instrumental group?
There's Fearless Flyers, and then there's Volpec, and there's
Volpec is
freaking
who I'm thinking
Snarky
of.
Puppy, and all these. Yeah,
those kids. Yeah, and Snarky
Knower. He's part of Knower.
Right.
That dude trips me out. The Lewis Cole guy. He really trips me out. Like how much he does. Those guys
look
are
him back up again.
Yeah, it's very inspirational because they do so much. You're just like, damn, dude. I'm like, you obviously don't have kids,
right? Yep. And I
Speaking
don't.
of
So
kids,
I don't have an excuse. Like,
you're like, but you're obviously not close to a buffet, bro.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like-
exactly. You're making a new album, and I got to hit Carvery 3. So
I'll tell you what, though, as I'm bouncing around subjects, what a buffet does really good is the meat station.
yeah,
actually.
exactly. That's the highlight.
Like, because you could have turkey at a buffet, and you're like, this is bomb.
Yeah,
But turkey's not. That's tough to make good, honestly, in my opinion.
because it's too dry usually, right?
It's just too dry. Like, all Thanksgiving this year, I totally skipped the turkey. I just was like, I'll have ham. And,
Right.
Yeah. And I also went, like, I always think I'm like, with my family, I'm like the mix master for drinks. So I'm like in bev mode, like, well, I'm like looking up recipes for cocktails.
All right.
Like,
Well, did you do one this year? A little different?
I did I was making these like cinnamon palomas.
Damn,
I can't remember
look at you.
the name. Yeah, and you do like simple syrup with cinnamon in it. It was pretty bomb.
With what?
Cinnamon-
What's the thing? Vodka? Or I don't know what
It's
a paloma.
tequila.
Tequila.
A paloma's grapefruit, which you wouldn't think works, but actually, cinnamon and tequila is bomb.
I
like
never wouldn't know.
And
that.
actually, little freaking name drop. When I was playing with Gwen last year, that's how I learned about it. The most random, I was like, why am I even here? We were in her house after a video shoot.
Oh shit!
Last year, like because we did a video shoot at her house.
I didn't know that was at her house. Okay, I did see.
Yeah,
the
dude,
vid.
it's crazy. And so we all were like hanging out at her house, and she had, like drinking this amazing tequila, and she's like, I just really love fall, and like this is my fall drink, and it was just like 1942 with like soda water and cinnamon. It was bomb. And I was like, dude,
I'm gonna remember that.
Gwen Stefani's making me drinks right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it on the rocks or like a shot style?
On the rocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. They're actually playing. They're in New York right now. I'm kind of sad because I'm not doing it, but whatever. It's fine.
Fine.
I'm over here. I'll be at the buffet, motherfuckers.
I do think when you said the turkey's kind of not the move a lot of times, I think that's the whole reason for gravy. So that's
It's
kind
the
of
whole reason.
that
You
helps
gotta-
a lot.
I know.
And that's what I kind of got into that. But you know what I don't get too often, and it's part of the meat station that I think people don't mention is the sausage or whatever, the links that are there.
Yeah.
I don't see
Yeah.
people choose that too much. Usually they're getting prime rib,
Yeah.
pork loin, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I didn't this time either. But I do see it there. This long,
Sausage.
yeah, links.
That's like even the guy with the crab legs and the M&Ms in his beard. He's like, "Come on, bro, I have limits, dude.
yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
going sausage.
What is this,
dude."
Denny's? Yeah, yeah.
He's like, "That'll really give me a bellyache, dude."
Yeah, right. How am I supposed to eat that? It's
Do you
too
know
messy.
Yeah. Do you know what indigestion is? As he's eating ice cream with a freaking pork
Yeah,
chop.
yeah. It's severely lacking in vitamin E, so no thanks. I have my skin
Oh
to
my
look
god.
after.
Oh, I was thinking about another thing with the. Oh yeah. Okay, so this just makes me think of it because, like, in a buffet situation, I am not good at this kind of stuff. Like, where you have to create your own plate, where there's so many options.
Right.
I'm gonna make huge mistakes.
But that's
like,
why you go back over and over. You just
I
do your,
know,
do your
but
chapters.
I'm not organized enough. It's the same. It's
You're
the
like
same
the
as,
olives next to ambrosia guy. Okay.
yeah, I'll be like some sort of like fruit salad, like
Yeah.
right next to like a mashed potato. You know?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn
yeah.
it. And I do the same thing when you go to, like, which I don't do this anymore, but like Subway or any sandwich shop.
Yeah.
Right. Let's say you like see something on the menu. We've probably talked about this before, and it's like a sandwich that's like has things that are supposed to be on it.
Right.
Right. You're like, oh, the Santa Fe chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, yeah, I'll go, hey, I want the Santa Fe chicken sandwich. Okay, great. What do you want on it? And it's like, well,
What it says.
I want what's on, like, because I'm not
Yeah.
going to make it right. Like,
No,
I'm going
I
to be like
know, I
green
know.
peppers and mushroom
Right.
salad.
I know. I know. And I think people want everything just because they're trying to get their money's worth sometimes. So they're like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get the cinnamon, you
Yeah.
know, on my sandwich, and also
Totally.
shoelaces, you know.
Yeah, shoelaces. What else? You got anything in your pockets?
Dirty change. Just
Yeah.
top that off. Yeah.
It's like Chipotle, where you're like, there's all the things at the end, and it's like, how many salsas should I throw on this
Yeah,
thing?
and will they all cost 30 cents or
shredded
$1?
lettuce?
Yeah, yeah. I haven't been
Oh
there in
my
a
God.
while. I don't hate that
Me either.
place. I think it's kind of gets a
Chipotle?
bad rap. Yeah.
Oh, I like Chipotle. Yeah, it's like the bowl. Like, actually, you can eat pretty clean.
Exactly. That's
if
why
you
I like
if
it.
you want to, right? Like, but
Well, I get the bowls at Safeway too. Safeway.
nice.
Subway also.
Oh, I
Yeah.
never had that.
Yeah, it's just if you don't want to do the bread, which you can smell from half a mile away, it smells
Right.
sweet, which is
It's
weird.
definitely something. Yeah, they got something going on. So,
Yeah.
Jared's back there. He was doing something. something.
Jared.
something.
Jared.
Oh God. Yeah, he went downhill. Okay, so I guess this doesn't have to be. Today's actually my son Adam's 4th birthday.
All
So happy
right.
birthday,
Happy birthday,
Adam.
Adam.
Dude, check this out. This kid, he's wild. Have you heard of this whole 6'7" craze?
Yes,
6'7", 6'7".
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it is. It doesn't mean anything.
Means
like,
nothing. No.
we live in a world that, like, things just nothing makes sense. I feel like I'm walking around with like a Windows 95 software.
You are.
That's me. I'm
You
a
are.
95 Windows software.
Yeah.
And the
I'm
world
a Commodore 64.
and the world is at Mac OS X 28 fucking
Yep.
Zephyr Cove or whatever.
It's just
an
AI at this point, bro.
and I'm just like, I'm not even compatible with things. I don't understand any. I'm really like, I feel like we're at this point where I'm like, I'm so left behind, and I'm just like, I don't understand.
Yeah, and
what's
it's moving
happening.
exponentially forward. That's kind of the trick, because usually people feel how you feel at maybe 65,
Right.
and so I think it's just now that's what's up, and you
It's
kind of just got to
crazy.
ride the wave and be like, you know,
Mm.
open about it. I think is better than acting like you know and getting
Yeah.
embarrassed. Just be like, what is
Right.
that?
I mean, I think if you are open about it and you like the whole 6'7" thing, dude. I'm like, because I'm like, all my kids, Slater's 7, Adam's 4 today, and Adam's like, I want a 6'7" birthday, and I'm like, but what does that even mean? So you're gonna have a cake that says
Sixes and
6'7"? I'm like, so it's gonna look like you're 67, but you're 4.
He's like, that's funny though. You don't get
Yeah,
it.
don't you? I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, do you get it? And he's like, no, I don't get it. Nobody gets it. And it doesn't mean anything. And I feel like if an alien landed on this planet and they'd be like, what? They would be
Like,
confused.
and then we're like, aha, to the alien.
Yeah.
I like the dance. I don't know if I've
Well,
seen that.
that's part of it. I don't even.
Oh,
I think
like
it's
that.
literally. I think it's also. Listening back to our podcast. I'm gonna try, and I kind of just said it. I say literally way too much. It drives me crazy. When I listen back, I'm like, don't say it, and then I'll say it. I'm like, oh,
I
say that
think
too
my
much.
thing is like. I can't even say I like something because I'm like, I like it. You know, it's like twice. I'm an idiot.
like. Yeah. So what was I talking about?
6-7. I think you should do the 6-7 party and let
No,
it
we're
be.
doing
That's
it.
what he wanted. Oh, good. Yeah, yeah.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like he's a kid, and kids, whatever he wants, he's gonna get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna look back because like last year it was like Star Wars and stuff that's like, yeah, everyone gets that. Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I think in 20 years we're gonna be like, remember that 6-7 thing?
Yeah, you
Like,
totally will. Probably in 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's just so weird because like when we were young, we had a number that was 6-9, but that actually meant something.
Yes.
Hopefully not that.
Doesn't
young.
mean anything anymore, unfortunately. No.
I think 6-9 identifies as, I hope no. There's no, I've looked this up because I'm like, I don't want my kids going around saying like some sexual term. It's not anything like that. It has nothing to do. It's just some kid.
6-7 doesn't. Yeah.
6-7 is just some kid that did a video and it went massively viral. And I just
I've
don't
never
even
seen the
understand.
original video that it's from.
It's like 4 seconds long. The kid's like at a basketball game and he just goes 6-7, and it just became. I don't understand.
I bet you to
I'm
him it meant something. It's just the way he did it. We all want to do, even though we didn't know what he meant.
It
And
just
he'll
doesn't
never
make
share.
sense.
He'll never tell.
But it is what it is. Yeah, man. You know, I am really on an emotional roller coaster with
Talk to
me being Windows 95.
Oh,
And technology, AI. Like, I know maybe it was last podcast we talked about Suno. And,
yeah. 2 ago, I think. But
and
yeah.
two ago. And you know, it's like I still am like where it's like it's a tool and you got to use it. But man, the more it just keeps coming around now, like, and I am becoming very against it. Because here's what I think about now.
Talk to me, because the way we ended it last was it's fascinating and you're open to it, and you want to at least try it, which
exactly.
I was with that.
And I want to be like that because I know this is something that's I don't want to sound like a Windows 95 person, but here's what I fear is gonna happen. It is the further, deeper dive into devaluing us as musicians. Like that's what I fear is gonna happen, because anybody can just be like, well, I don't know anything about music. I never put in the time practicing, but I've got this song in my head. And they could just go da 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 da, and I want it to sound like this band. And then it comes out, and they could make the song, and then that song comes out. So let's just say it's like, so let's say like my lane, one of my lanes is like rock, right? So like I like to write like grungy rock song. Let's say this person's like, I don't know how to play guitar and I don't know music, but I love Soundgarden. I've got some lyrics, and they put it in, they prompt it, and they go, let's make this song. And it's fucking rad.
Right.
And they put it out, and then it's next to my song that I've worked my whole life to make sound good. And people are going, well, those are both pretty good. And then I have competition based off of somebody that should not even be in the game. You know what I mean? And that's what I feared.
Yeah. I get it. I have 2 thoughts. Number one, that's how Michael Jackson wrote.
Dude, but he's Michael Jackson.
I know,
and
I'm saying the cream rises to the top. So it's like a good song is a good song. Even production-wise, a lot of people will always be fooled by quality, by equating it with good production. Okay, look at pop music forever, you know.
Yeah.
But a great creative song, I have to believe, will always reach someone somewhere. I mean, if we're afraid of someone taking our jobs, which I get, it's kind of like someone who's canning peas or something, and now there's a robot that does it. It's like, well, then we need to find something else of value, or a different way of doing something. Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of am hard on myself if I'm being afraid of something like that? Because I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
like, well, then, dude,
yeah.
if it's that easy to take out what I do, then
You gotta,
I got to
and
like
I
switch up or do something else.
and I don't want to sound that insecure because that's all it is like being insecure about like, oh no, like, but what I fear is just the reality of
Yeah,
muddying up the
it
waters so
is, dude.
much
But it's
where
done.
it's like, man, this was already hard enough, and now if someone could just, it's the devaluing thing where
I know.
music is already so devalued
It
where
is. So just
where
we're already.
Spotify is
It's
just
already, dude.
thrown, yeah, and so it's like, someone, it just is like, it's a little disheartening because people are just going to start releasing songs that they would never be able to release,
Right, but it's
but they're going
already
to be
done,
able to.
bro. It's already
Yeah, I
done.
know.
Like there's not even it's gonna get work, it's just already completely there where we're, what we do by hand, we're kind of like think about because I went to college, one of the things majored in my first year was illustration.
Nice. Yeah,
Hand.
that's a rough one too.
Bro, I even
For
within the first 2 years of college, I was like, I'm not gonna do this. This is like
right. You already saw that.
writing with quill pens. Yeah, yeah. I was like
Yeah.
already seeing um, how computers were being used for things, and it's the same thing. I've always
Yeah.
been an artist that was into the tactile, and I mean drum machines. We talked
Yeah.
about
Well,
that
yeah.
too.
I was talking to Trey about this, and he's like, well, it's like drum machines because
Yeah,
drummers thought they were toast, and I agree with that, but I also think this is way more massive, where you're going from, yeah, a drum machine will make a drum sound, and that's a little piece. Now it's just to a point where someone's going to be releasing music that's going to be filling up the airwaves, and like, just, it's going to be massive. It's going to be so massive.
it's
where
already.
it's
That's
like,
what I again say. It's already there, and we
I guess
already
so.
are to the point of you make it because you want to.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're not
It's all
making
about
it,
the
yeah, yeah. You're gonna express a Jeff Sabru idea that no one else could, whether
yeah,
they
yeah.
used a computer or not. And what is the intention of your art?
Exactly. And
Remember that.
that's what matters. And this is what my biggest point of because I was talking to Durbin about this, and I was talking
Yeah.
to Trey about it too, and
Mhm.
and it's like, I guess when you're doing it, it's like, what is the intention, right?
Yeah.
Like is it, because if you're trying to skip the sitting at Pro Tools, I'm like, I wouldn't want to do that. I would never want to
Me
do that.
neither.
To
I
me,
love
that's
it.
the whole. I like to sit down and, like you said, like solving problems,
Yeah.
and I have like, I have emails that go down and down and down on my phone of ideas, and
Yeah.
then mix notes, mix
Absolutely.
notes.
Me
And so
too,
like,
man.
and this stuff that you just consumes you, and if someone's just skipping to the end part, it's like, man, you're not really even doing the same thing. My opinion.
It's like all
So-
our, steam engine notes, like, it's
Yeah.
just old,
Dude, all my fucking Post-it notes, dude, they're everywhere.
Yeah, but this is like, I guess I like this conversation because it focuses us back on whatever is the joy and purpose of being alive. It sounds corny as hell,
Yeah, yeah.
but what are we doing, man? What are we here for? If everything is automated and it starts to be, then you just have then the things that are real do stand out because there's barely anything left.
Right.
So, emotion and like shit like that. And I mean, I've been talking, I guess I'm afraid that I'm using up the water supply when I talk with Chat GT now, but
GQ
yeah, but I've really got a lot of value out of it.
Yeah.
But I did catch it lying. I did want to share.
Oh,
Dude, it
shit.
literally lied to me, and I made it admit that it did. Okay, let me tell you how this happened. This is interesting. It fucking lied. It straight lied.
You're
Okay.
like, how's my hair look today? It's great. It's great. It's fine. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. Like, prove it. They're like, I can't. No, so I actually asked for, I've been like talking about Neon Velvet with the chat and kind of like explaining the aesthetic. And so they kind of amass their own knowledge of you, the user, and your account.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, well, we know your son Adam likes 6'7", and they'll like remember. You're like, wait a minute, yeah, with the hand gestures in parentheses. No, so I said, what are some music autobiographies that you would recommend? Musician memoirs.
Yeah.
It listed like 5 that I already heard of, right? Like Keith Richards and etc. And then it said, Terrence Trent D'Arby, You Made Me Into a Monster. And I was like, oh my God, he has a book? That's amazing. And the title was like, yeah, I could see him saying that, because when he came out with his second album, he was kind of funny bragging about it, like a little bit tongue in cheek, and no one understood that, and they hated him immediately. So I start like spending a half hour looking for it. I'm like, where can I find this release? And they're like, well, you can't actually find it. It doesn't have a formal release. It was still like hanging on to its lie a little bit. I'm like, why is there no formal release? It does. When was it released? When did it come out? They're like, it didn't. This is actually okay. I have to say, it was all like backing into a corner. Yeah, I could. Shit, man, I should have pulled it up and read it to you, but
that is like, amazing.
I literally was like, are you serious? Like getting back to
it's like it's like, well, I knew a guy.
Yeah,
that knew
like, calm down, calm down,
Veronica Vaughn.
Yeah, no, it was like sometimes we will kind of like give you information that we think will inspire further search or some other.
Yeah,
it kind of made a little bit of logic out of it, but I was like, never do that again. I was all reprimanding it. I was like, you got my hopes up. Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to get your 3 letters right.
I'm never taking you to a buffet.
Dude, it admitted it lied though. And then I noticed that at the bottom of the chat window it says chat can sometimes be wrong.
Oh,
so,
shit.
It's kind of like in its efforts to be conversational and to include your interests and kind of keep reinforcing that, they will kind of fabricate some of the last 2%,
That's kind of scary. It reminds me of, I'm watching this show on Apple called Pluribus.
Oh, I love that show.
Have you seen it? Dude, it's like the same kind of idea, but it's aliens that come and they can't lie.
Yeah.
It's freaking,
great.
It reminds me a lot of kind of this world that we live in, dude. It's like crazy.
It's really good. Did you see Last Man on Earth a few years ago with Will Forte?
I never watched that. I love Will Forte though.
Dude, so good.
Nice.
And just because you think for a little bit, well, I don't want to do spoilers, but with Pluribus or however you say it, it starts that way, right?
Yeah.
So she's basically the only one there, but
crazy.
It's so good. I love that show. It's probably my favorite. But they skipped last week, so we're waiting for the next episode. I looked last night and it said next episode is Friday.
Oh well, we're a little behind, so we're checking it out. But so let's get into, I guess, some yarnars. I have one quick one. This just I don't know if this is a yarnar, but I always wonder about this. I used to wear an iWatch. Now I don't because I lost it surfing.
Yeah.
But okay, so I'm right-handed, right? I'm right-handed. I would always wear my watch on the left.
Mm-hmm.
So is that how it's supposed to be?
I think so.
Is that the rule?
Even though we don't write with our handwrite anymore either.
I know, right?
Mr. 95 Windows. I think that was one reason. Generally, we would, if you're right-handed, more things you do with your right hand that could damage the watch.
Oh yeah, and
or
then maybe
be busy holding something else. Yeah,
if you're just you're frantically writing, you're like, I need to know what time it is.
Yeah,
I have 10 more seconds.
I'm driving with my non-dominant hand or whatever.
Yeah. I always wondered about that.
But I would too. It seems natural to hold
left,
up.
Right? You would never go.
No, that feels insane. You sound insane right now.
You sound like Windows 95.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm glad we cleared that up,
Yeah.
everybody. This is clear because I would like to, as a middle-aged man, actually have a nice watch at some point in my life, and it's a good
The old
it's
Jamie Brown.
Oh, dude, maybe not as big as him. I'm not buff enough to hold
Oh my
that shit.
god, the guy's like a
His watch is
small car. on his
It's insane.
arm.
But so definitely left hand. If you're right hand, you go left. If you're left, I guess you go right. So there's that. Okay, so now let me tiptoe into this one. So I'm just gonna come out. This is a Yarnar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a lot of friends, right? That in the past 2 years that I've known that have done Ozempic.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no judgment on anybody that does anything. It's like, whoa, you look great. And yeah, I'm taking Ozempic. So,
But they don't all say that. You just sometimes.
they don't all say that.
Yeah.
So my R&R, first off, is just Ozempic, period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taking it.
Yeah. I'm pausing because I would yar it straight up personally.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm hearing a little bit of like late blooming side effects.
Okay.
Because that's the thing is we don't know over a long period of time. But they said that about or they still say that, I think, about the vaccines.
Yeah.
That we went through 5 years ago. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Right.
And maybe it'll be nothing, or it's a little bit of something. I'll probably yar it. You know, I think it's the original reason for it is health.
The original reason for it was, is it diabetes?
I can't remember what it is, but
people would take
legit.
it. It was something with.
It wasn't just
like
aesthetic.
Yeah, it was and the side effect of it was you would lose weight, and then people have shifted to where all I know is the shit works because people that I know have lost. Like I'm like, you look like a different person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm all for that. So I 100%.
But isn't it hard to get? Like, how do you get it?
Yeah, well, you got to get it.
I'm
through
not like interested in it or anything, but how do you get it? Because
you got to get it through your doctor. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but like, don't you have to have a legit health concern? Like, how if you're not like terribly overweight, and dealing with diabetes or something like that,
right?
How are people getting it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you got the money, you can figure that out.
Well, that's everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
right.
There's other alternative ones that are not Ozempic, right? I can't think of Wycovia or something.
Right.
Like that.
There's a lot of offshoots.
And I think those may even have less side effects.
Right.
So
my main concern, also, I'm just like, whatever in my life, but I wouldn't at this point because I wouldn't want to lose muscle. Honestly,
that is part of it.
I feel like I would hurt myself, and that sounds a little crazy. It's not like I'm out doing like backflips, but
I hear you.
I feel like I would hurt myself, like roll ankles and like do something weird. Wouldn't be able to hold my watch.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, here's my question with it is, when do you get off of it? What happens when you get off of it?
Oh, I never thought of that, and maybe
right?
nobody thinks of that. You just suddenly are like Fat Albert. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, well, I get off of it, but I really don't want to be fat again, so I'm just gonna stay on it.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know if like a lot of other dieting, you're supposed to just change your lifestyle and it will stick, which it never does.
Right.
Or rarely. But yeah, I guess it's like a restart. I mean, I listen to some celebrity podcasts and they're open about it. And it's really a trip, man. I do find it interesting. I guess
it is.
I'll probably get backlash on it. I'll yar it.
Yeah, I'm yarring it because it makes people happy, honestly. I'm a little scared of it still. It still feels like it's in like beta phases where it's like and I don't feel that I'm quite at a health risk for being like overweight or anything.
Yeah.
And,
do you have any stories around this? Is that what we were talking about?
Well, here's another level of this. So here's another yarnar, I guess, is if you do it, should you say you do it, or is that totally your
I
business?
figured that's what you should. You admit it is what we're saying, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Or should you just be like, nope, I'm just clean living. Just
Yeah.
clean
No,
living.
I think it's. I kind of think you should say. I mean,
Right.
I think
Because
it's
there's
like
really
cheating.
nothing to be there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, but if it ever does come out that you later admit it, that is not a great look.
Yeah. Well, okay, so
Hey, you look great.
this-
They're like, thanks, just riding
Yeah.
bikes and
and
doing it.
I have zero judgment on anybody that does anything, but the story that triggered this is someone that I know. They did it, which is fine.
Yeah.
But there was a hilarious interaction that happened because this person lost a bunch of weight.
And they don't
And,
want to admit, right? That's
Well, they finally did because it kind of got cornered, and it was like, yeah,
but like,
yeah, and it was like it's not cheating or whatever, and we're like, it's kind of cheating, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of,
yeah,
it's like if you took steroids,
yeah, it's
that's
just like that.
It's reverse steroids. But then so someone else that was in the room said, they're like, what are you talking about? Oh, we're talking about Ozempic, and they're like, you took Ozempic? Why would you take Ozempic? Because
You're
lost.
thin.
You're so thin, and we're like, they're so thin because they took Ozempic.
Yeah, the fact that you got to explain that. Actually, the person in this story that I want to know who they are is that person that had to ask that. That's hilarious.
I gotta keep it vague because,
think
like I
know
said,
all of the above.
if this is like, it could be me. Because honestly, if I was in a position where I'm like, you know what, man, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to go to the whatever. Like, let's just lose this weight and not give a shit. I wouldn't care. Like I have no
Some people have
judgment.
a propensity to be a little overweight, and so
Yeah.
I don't judge at all either. But I actually think people should be totally like open about it. Like Bobby Lee,
Me too.
the comedian. I listen to his different podcasts. He has like 3 or 4 of them.
Right.
And he's
That dude's
open
funny.
about that he's on it and he's lost a lot of weight. But also some people we know might be like him. You can't tell always in photos because he has a fucking enormous head and that won't like shrink with the rest of him. So now he's
Yeah.
like top heavy,
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of like, it's funny because that even shows that I think he has the kind of body that wants to be a little bigger. So
Yeah.
So
Well, me too. Honestly, like I could, if I
you
wanted
get
to,
big
just,
when you lift a pencil. You're like,
I could
"Yeah."
get big and
Dude,
just
I'm the
eating.
opposite.
I think I just grew up like with everybody I hung out with when I was young were big. Like I
Yeah.
hung out with like football players and I would eat like that too. Like,
Yeah.
So I just grew up. My grandfather used to always go, man, you just get huskier every time I see you. I'm like, thanks. That's a nice way to say I'm fucking fat. Cool. Thanks, Grandpa.
Husky's amazing. Wide is what you are, kid.
You're
Yeah.
like a stub.
A thumb walking around. Yeah.
Totally. But yeah.
No, but
you know,
like I think like in the same way that some people just kind of a little bit more easily gain weight in a kind of a heavy fat way or whatever. I think someone like you and I usually I think even my wife is this way. You'll get kind of like buff more quickly than someone else.
I
Like,
could.
I
if
think that's
went-
you. I mean, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't work at it because you are in good shape, but like I could do the same workouts as you and like not see that kind of difference.
I know, and honestly, it's kind of a struggle for me too because it's like I don't want to look big, you
Yeah.
know, and it's just we all have our own
Oh, yeah,
insecurities
for
and
sure.
stuff to where
For
it's like
sure.
I wish I was just skinnier and what. So this is why I totally get taking whatever works.
Right.
You know, the
Right.
proof is in the pudding. There is to me a version, and this is just coming back to I'm Windows 95.
Yeah.
It's kind of a version of AI though, like where it's
Yeah, it
like
totally is.
you just go, I want to write a pop song, and it's like, here's your pop song. I want to lose a bunch of weight. Here's your weight loss.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this is the world we
I mean,
live
I
in, the
think
world
we
of magic pills.
and we've always dreamed of that world. Like,
Right.
You know,
Right.
push a button and take me back to 1948, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Marty, lose weight. Press the button. 88 pounds lighter or whatever. You know?
Totally. Where we're going, there are no calories. It's weird. Like I've realized too, not even thinking about it, that 90% of the songs that I've written and released, I always write about kind of the decline of civilization because of technology. Like in my lyrics, I always write about that. It's so
That's
weird.
interesting.
Because someone asked me a while ago, they said, well, what do you write about? Like Billy Joel always writes about like this and that. And I was like, I don't know. And it made me think about it. And with all this stuff that's going on, I'm like, I always write about like the takeover, dude. Like it's either that or just some kind of sad love song. But
Yeah.
it's sad love song or fucking
You know what's funny, man,
technological
is
takeover.
I think that a lot of writers like you and me sort of write to our interior, not our exterior. Let me see if I can explain this. So, I think people would see you as like super jolly, basically.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm not saying you're not, but your music is dark a
Yeah.
lot of times. Not
Yeah,
transient necessarily, but like in general, you'll go for kind of a heavy and which is awesome. I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that is another great thing about art. But like, well, actually, I can't speak on what other people might see in me, but even personality wise, sometimes Noelle and I will like joke about that. I think she has an exterior that's like kind of bitchy, but she's like so sweet and caring.
Yeah.
And then, you have a really fun exterior and you're like an angry asshole. So, I mean, you'd never know. No.
Well, it's like,
yeah.
Actually, I'm going to bring Muscat up again. Like,
Yeah.
we say some people, I don't quite trust anyone that doesn't have a little bit of darkness in them.
Yeah.
Like, because if they're all like a happy puppy, I'm like,
That's
oh,
phony.
you haven't got like kicked in the nuts yet.
Or it's just phony more often, right? They're just
And that's concerning.
like
to me.
toxic positivity is like what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
You
I feel like everyone needs a little bit of the darkness.
No, we do.
Like
that's
for
the way
me,
you appreciate the good stuff. You
yeah,
gotta,
and I struggle with, like if I had to write, and this is actually a problem because obviously I'm married and my life is very great. I have a real hard time if I'm just gonna write like a direct love song. Like if my wife's like, write me a song,
Yeah.
I would have. It's so hard. It's so fucking hard to just. I just can't deal with what I hear in my ears the way I would say it.
It's
like,
too syrupy.
It's too syrupy, yeah. Like where I'm like, even if
But
it's
that's
real,
not a real love song to me. I
Yeah.
think like a real love song.
there's got to be a lot of pain.
Yeah, that's real love. Is like a love song is also like if you died or if you left or those are love songs too.
I easily go that route.
But that's still I love you. It's
Yeah.
I think like the best art doesn't just outright say what it is.
I love you. I love you.
Then you don't need although Paul McCartney, come on. But yeah, I mean, then there's no need for the art. The art is another way of saying something.
True
that's beyond the words. So yeah, I mean, I would love to hear what a love song from you sounds like. I mean, I'm sure you've already written them, and they just are more like what
I've
we're
written
saying.
so many for you, bro. It's like they're just on the hard drive,
And I'll love you more if you just try the Ozempic. Yeah.
I have a bunch, dude, but it's just those are the songs that I will be like, man, that's a great song, but I'm just like I'm not there to where I can put that out. But
well,
I got
a
a
lot
bunch.
of our favorite songs like are one of these two things, right? They are positive lyrics set to super dark color
I love
minors.
that. Yes,
yeah, or they're the other way around, which I kind of like too, which are like some of those Motown songs that are all majory and bouncy, and they're like
and just talking about
murderous
suicide.
Yeah. So maybe that
I get
kind
that
of approach.
Yeah, I can do that.
Get Morrissey on them.
Totally. Well, good chat. I've got to go say happy birthday to my kid. And 6'7".
6'7".
Where are we at? Let's see. I've already had one false start. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Okay. This song was easy to write.
The green room.
It's a true love.
You did it.
Green room get some more ice. If
Wah,
you're
wah,
not
wah, wah, wah.
you can't get
Green Room Music Podcast on Instagram.
Check us
Right.
out. Write us a letter.
Yep. Letter.